Types of Research. Quarter 1, Grade 4. Hello! Good day, everyone. I'm Teacher Arlene, your research teacher. Today, we will explore an exciting topic, the different types of research. In our lesson, we'll cover 3 main research types: descriptive, experimental, and exploratory research. Each type has its unique purpose and helps us learn more about the world differently. Let's get started and discover how each type of research works. The objectives of our lesson are to differentiate the types of research such as descriptive, experimental, and exploratory research, and to conduct a group activity on the types of research such as descriptive, experimental, and exploratory research. So, what is research? Research is a process of systematic inquiry that entails collection of data, documentation of critical information, and analysis and interpretation of that data or information in accordance with suitable methodologies set by specific professional fields and academic disciplines. Research is about using established methods to investigate a problem or question in detail with the aim of generating new knowledge about it. It is a vital tool for scientific advancement because it allows researchers to prove or refute hypotheses based on clearly defined parameters, environments, and assumptions. Due to this, it enables us to confidently contribute to knowledge as it allows research to be verified and replicated. Knowing the types of research and what each of them focuses on will allow you to better plan your project, utilizes the most appropriate methodologies and techniques, and better communicate your findings to other researchers. In our lesson, we will just focus on the types of research such as descriptive, experimental, and exploratory research. What is descriptive research? Descriptive research aims to accurately and systematically describe a population, situation, or phenomenon. It can answer what, where, when, and how questions, but not why questions. Descriptive research is like being an observer or a reporter. You are finding out and describing what is happening without trying to change it. For example, just imagine you want to know what kinds of birds visit the school garden. You might spend a week watching the garden and writing down the types of birds you see. You are just describing what you see, without changing anything. Experimental research. Experimental research is a scientific methodology of understanding relationships between 2 or more variables. These sets consist of independent and dependent variables which are experimentally tested to deduce a correlation between such variables in terms of the nature and strength of such relation. Experimental research is like being a scientist. You want to find out if changing one thing will affect something else. You do an experiment to test your idea called a hypothesis. For example, suppose you want to find out if playing music helps plants grow taller. You have 2 groups of plants. One group gets music every day, and the other does not. You measure their height every week to see which group grows taller. What is exploratory research? Exploratory research is research conducted to investigate a problem that is not clearly defined, has been under-investigated, or is otherwise poorly understood. Often described as grounded theory research or interpretive research, the approach is not designed to derive conclusive results, but rather to glean insights that can form the foundation of future, more specific research. Exploratory research is like being an adventurer. You explore a new idea, place, or situation where not much is known yet. The goal is to learn more and find out what questions we should ask next. For example, imagine you find a new bug in your backyard that you've never seen before. You start by looking closely at it, noting its size, color, and behavior, and maybe even ask others if they know what it is. This research is just the beginning to find out more about this unknown bug. Exploratory research is used when we don't know much about something. It helps us discover new things and decide what to study next.
Let's explore and learn. Let's try to do some activities based on the lesson we discussed. Let's see if you can apply what you have learned from our discussion.
For the descriptive research activity, go outside and make a list of all the different types of flowers you see in the school garden or around your house. Write down their colors and sizes. You are simply observing and describing. Here are simple and engaging templates or forms that you can fill out during your activity for descriptive research. These templates or forms can be filled out during your activities for experimental research. This templates or forms can be filled out during your activities for exploratory research. Let's wrap up. Types of research such as descriptive, experimental, and exploratory research. Descriptive research is like being an observer or a reporter. You are finding out and describing what is happening without trying to change it. Experimental research is like being a scientist. You want to find out if changing one thing will affect something else. You do an experiment to test your idea called a hypothesis. Exploratory research is like being an adventurer. You explore a new idea, place, or situation where not much is known yet. The goal is to learn more and find out what questions we should ask next. Let's evaluate. Let's see and test your knowledge to find out if you have learned a lot from our lesson. Read each question and choose the letter of the correct answer. In part 2 of your test, read each question carefully and answer it in 2-3 sentences based on your understanding. To check your answers, please look below the description of this video, or you can ask your teacher to review your answers and the research activity you conducted. Thank you for joining me in today's lesson. I hope you now have a better understanding of the different types of research and how each one helps us learn more about the world around us. Remember, research is all about curiosity and asking questions. So keep exploring and discovering new things. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. Don't forget to review what we've learned today and apply it to your next research activity. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and take care. Goodbye, everyone.